Support your boy and donate $1 to the Patreon. No way, it's branded. Power to the gamer. Rated E for everyone.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. You guys know who it is. It's your guy, No Way, it's Brandon. Coming at you guys again with another video for today. How you guys doing, man? You guys doing well? You guys doing great? You guys doing absolutely stupendously fantastic. As always, guys, we are back right at it with some more Riders Republic today. But today we are going to just be relaxing, I guess, just a little bit and talking about a specific subject matter that I wanted to, I guess, somewhat discuss with you guys about for a little bit here. So I'm pretty much just going to talk about the stuff, and for sure, you guys leave your comments down below telling me what you think of everything that I had to say in this video. So a lot of you guys have been asking me questions recently about support for Riders Republic after year one, pretty much. And I think I'm going to have a separate video talking about that specifically. But another thing in particular that I want to touch up on today is Ubisoft has been doing a pretty dang good job with this game. But sometimes I'm a little confused as to what the heck they're trying to do here. And more specifically, what the heck are they doing with some of these rewards? So there is this new item in the seasonal shop. And every now and then during the seasons, or the first couple seasons, first few, Ubisoft will put one or two new things in the seasonal section of the shop. And these don't usually rotate all that much, ever really. What usually does rotate are the dailies, right? So the dailies obviously rotate every 24 hours or so. But every now and then, we will get something different for the seasonal. And I'll check the shop every single day. I've been checking the shop pretty much every single day since the launch of Riders Republic, right? And I noticed that there is a new item in the shop called Zero Gravity. Two items that are in this package were already in the game. So the tank top with the neck brace and the shorts, those were both items that you could have unlocked via the weekly Shack Daddy Bandits. So the weekly challenges. And from what I remember, sometime I think early July, no, January, pardon me, January of 2022, the tank top with the neck brace was available in the weekly Shack Daddy. And I believe the next week or the week after that, after the next, the shorts were available. Maybe they were available during the same week, but pretty much both of those were available via Shack Daddy Bandit challenges. And so you pretty much had to go and buy the Shack Daddy Bandits, and then you have to complete the challenges. And I think those were both of those items, the tank top and the shorts, were the Master Challenge reward. And so usually we'll see Ubisoft bringing back the same Shack Daddies again, like months later. So for example, there is the like trash can rocket wing funky, right? So that was available early on in the lifespan, or during the launch of Riders Republic, but I had missed out on it, right? But about a couple weeks ago, that same Shack Daddy Bandit came back, right? So that same challenge was there again. Now, for the people that had already completed it, I'm not sure if they still saw it there or if I only saw it because I didn't have it unlocked. So we've seen Ubisoft recycle a couple challenges and rewards before, but I do not think I have seen Ubisoft add gear from the Shack Daddies to the store. Correction, the Prada hoodie. I forgot Prada. The zebra print one was also added into the store. But basically the point that I'm trying to get to is I'm not sure if I am a fan of that. And the reason is because when it comes to Riders Republic, right, the way that Ubisoft kind of advertises it is that you can earn stuff and you can buy stuff. Now, I personally take issue with Ubisoft adding the stuff that you earn via the weekly challenges and putting that into the store, right? Because it's like, okay, well, now you could just buy it without completing any of the challenges. Because it's like, okay, well, you still buy it regardless, right? But because you buy it in the Shack Daddy doesn't mean that you have the items unlocked. You have to buy the Shack Daddy challenges or the weekly challenges, and you still have to complete them. And just because you buy it doesn't mean that you always keep the challenge. You still have to complete it within that week. So now that Ubisoft put both of these items in the store, it's kind of like, well, what did I work for it for? Did I just unlock it for early access? Because this was 6 months ago, pretty much, right? So, okay, I had both of those items for 6 months, but I mean, it's now it just kind of takes away some of the cool aspect of it because you pretty much earned it. Yeah, you pretty much used in-game currency to buy the challenges, but you still have to complete the challenges, right? So there is no real world money involved, and you can even use your Republic coins. So I'm like, wait, like, why is Ubisoft doing this? So basically, I really hope that Ubisoft doesn't do this too much, because then it's just, okay, well, how do I know what's actually worth unlocking? Because for me personally, I really try to stay away from using real world money to buy stuff in video games, just because I find it more valuable to unlock stuff, especially if it's something that's pretty hard to unlock. So for example, the Golden Smoke helmet, right? I mean, you got to get 7,000 stars, which at first it can be pretty tough, but as you keep grinding out the game a little bit, you finally get it. Cool, right? So it's like, you know, what's to stop Ubisoft from putting the Golden Smoke helmet into the store? They probably won't do that. But I mean, it's like, why would you do that with other stuff that you unlock in the game, right? So, like for example, there is another Troy Lee Designs t-shirt that I had unlocked, I think just last week or a week ago. And in order to unlock that shirt, you had to buy the Shack Daddy Bandit, and the Shack Daddy Bandit with bucks, mind you. So every single time you buy a Shack Daddy weekly challenge, it only asks you for bucks. So you could only use bucks to unlock the Shack Daddies. And then the challenge was to complete Trial of the Giants under a certain amount of time, right? So it's like that actually wasn't that easy, because, you know, it's just trial and error. And for me, I think it ate up about 20 minutes of my time, 30 minutes. I mean, it probably isn't that much to some of you guys, but anyway, it wasn't that easy of a challenge to complete. And so what's to stop Ubisoft from now putting that reward into the daily shop or the seasonal, right? So I'm like, why are they doing that? To be quite honest with you, I kind of thought that the Troy Lee 18 Widowmaker tee was a little more difficult to unlock than the Gravity Purple tank top. And, you know, it's just that now, do I expect the Troy Lee 18 Widowmaker tee to be added into the store? So it's like, I don't really understand some of the rarity now, because I was under the impression that the rarities were, I don't know, determined by difficulty of the challenge, maybe the sponsor or something, right? Now, even with the gray armored bike top, right? The top that comes with the Neon Rider purple helmet with the green smoke, that is considered elite. But I mean, you don't earn that, right? That was initially a pre-order bonus for people that pre-ordered the most expensive edition of Riders Republic, but then Ubisoft threw that into the store, and I had a video talking about that. So it's like, I don't know what Ubisoft is doing here, and it kind of really, it's like, it kind of discourages me from wanting to unlock certain things, because it's like, okay, well, Ubisoft can just add it in later. Yeah, I mean, the Gravity Purple tank top was added in 6 months later, but it's here now, right? And it's something that I've seen Halo doing, and I know that this isn't Halo, right? But I've seen Halo do the same thing, and I didn't like that, because in Halo, the Master Chief Collection, you, or basically, there is this other battle rifle skin that is all green called the Lucky Shot. And you only unlock that battle rifle skin if you win 25 games of competitive mode. So those were out of, like, man, I swear, 30 to 40 matches, the sweatiest of my life, right? So I had to grind for that battle rifle skin, and now 343 is just having it available in the shop for Halo MCC. I'm like, what the heck is this, right? So I'm like, why is 343, why is Ubisoft just letting players buy stuff that you had to unlock by some kind of means in the game, right? I don't really think that's all that fair. I mean, sure, players had to, I guess, technically wait for it. I mean, we didn't know that they're going to add some of the stuff back in the within the store or whatever, right? But I'm like, well, it just kind of takes away some of the cool stuff that you thought that you had. So now my inventory for my customization, I'm really questioning now, because I'm like, okay, well, some of the stuff I had to earn, but is it just going to be thrown into the shop now? And that also kind of leaves me slightly concerned, because couldn't Ubisoft just put something else in the store, or maybe keep the same asset but just make it a different color? It's like, you can't, did they run out of ideas? I doubt it, because honestly, for me, I think they could have easily just had maybe a color swap for the zero gravity stuff, right? I mean, the only new thing in it is the helmet. So I'm like, well, why couldn't they? Also, I know I'm kind of just bouncing around everywhere, but it's just the helmet. If they wanted to introduce this Troy Lee D3 looking helmet, they could have just sold the helmet on its own. I mean, they sell helmets in the game by themselves, right? So it's like, I think just leave out the tank top and the shorts and just sell the helmet. I mean, I think that's perfectly reasonable, because it's like, players earn the other stuff. I don't mind buying stuff in the game using the bucks system, because that's still playing and earning rewards by using in-game currency. But it's just that when you reintroduce stuff that was only available during a weekly challenge, and you put that back into the store, it's like, what are you doing, Ubisoft? Because I thought there was like a more clear distinction of what is a Shack Daddy reward and what is a store-bought thing, right? Item. So that's something that I'm really hoping that doesn't get too lost, because anytime you see certain players in really any game, right, you see their gear and then you're like, whoa, what is that? What is that cool thing? Oh, this person grinded a lot, or wow, this person completed that challenge to get that thing. That's pretty crazy, right? So that was pretty much the main issue that I have with Riders Republic. Most of the game is great. I mean, obviously there are some other things that I would love to see, but just as it pertains to the customization rewards and items, I mean, you guys have to let me know though. I mean, is it just me? Is it just me that's not thinking straight or whatever, right? It's just that I'm somebody that likes to play and grind and earn certain rewards and have that be the only way to get them. And I kind of got the same, I don't want to say feeling or sense of betrayal that I got from 343, but it was very similar, because by that I meant that for Halo Infinite, okay, if you got to SR 152 in the last Halo game, Halo 5, if you got to max rank in Halo 5, then you got exclusive rewards for Halo Infinite, right? But the weapon skins that I got for reaching max rank in Halo 5, they kind of got, I don't want to say devalued, but now they're not as cool because Ubisoft pretty much gave out free skins, weapon skins that look just like the ones that I grinded for in the previous game. And it just kind of made them less cool. I'm like, why did Ubisoft, why did 343 do that, right? It's like now you're kind of taking away the coolness from the players that, you know, worked hard to grind this stuff out, right? So, sure, you know, earlier I did say, why doesn't Ubisoft just, you know, change up at least maybe some of the colors? But I mean, with this type of game, Ubisoft could have, I think, very easily at least made a big enough difference between this shirt or this tank top and a different version of it, right? I mean, if that makes any sort of sense. But basically, just what I'm trying to get at is, you know, leave the Shack Daddy Weekly Bandits as just that, right? Maybe I can meet Ubisoft halfway. And you can only charge bucks. Don't charge Republic coins for it, right? Because at least keep it as a thing where you have to earn it in some way, shape, or form. You know, whether if it's challenges or via bucks. But speaking of the bucks, so if you already have at least both the shirt and the shorts unlocked, the price is different from what it would cost if you didn't have either of those things unlocked. So basically, I pretty much did the math for both prices. So I hopped onto somebody else's account and saw that the prices for both the bucks and the cost of Republic coins were both different, right? So basically, if you already have the shirt and the shorts unlocked, you save 8,580 bucks in-game currency, and you also save 215 Republic coins. So you would pretty much just be buying the helmet for 8,580 or for 215 Republic coins, which I think is pretty good considering that some of the other items in the game, such as these other showdown helmets, one of them is like, you know, 18,000 with 450 for RC, right? So that, you know, that was why I was saying just sell the helmet, maybe don't include the other things. But I'm not sure how much it costs if you only had the top or if you only had the shorts. But I do know that since I already had both items unlocked, I did get a reduced price, and that is how much it costs, right? But for sure though, you guys have to let me know what you think about this. Again, is it just me? I'm just the type of guy where I like to be able to have stuff that I unlocked because I worked hard for it, right? And I don't like seeing the stuff that I had unlocked doing something pretty cool or pretty hard being available in the game, because now people are just going to bypass some of the difficulty it took, or some of the difficulty that people had to go through to unlock some of the stuff now, right? So not really a huge fan of that, to be honest. But for sure though, I think the zero gravity helmet looks pretty cool. I mean, again, I'm not that big of a fan of Ubisoft selling this within a kit with the tank top and the shorts, but it is cool to see that Ubisoft can just put in different types of helmets. I mean, I think that they can pretty much make an infinite amount of helmets, different colors of tank tops and stuff, right? I mean, they can pretty much color palette swap anything. It seems that simple to me, which is, again, why I'm wondering like why they chose to put the Shack Daddy stuff in the store, right? Again, is it just me? You guys for sure have to let me know about that one. And that's pretty much it for this one. But you guys for sure just let me know what you think of this specific bundle or kit in general. I think just regardless, it looks very cool. It was just that the means to like unlock the stuff just keeps changing and it's not consistent for me. So again, broken record. You guys let me know. That's gonna have to do for this one. If you guys can please like, subscribe, comment, and enjoy the content, that'd be absolutely stupendously fantastic as always, guys. And let me know what you guys would like to see in Riders Republic, or what kind of systems you would like to see implemented or introduced. And I don't know if Ubisoft ever watches my stuff. Highly doubt it, and I don't know how much influence I have, to be honest. Probably not that much, but I do like to just put the stuff out there just to kind of gauge what you guys think. And again, if it's just me being crazy. But guys, I will see you in the next one, and cue the outro.